Hello. Today we're going to take a look at how to connect your Fluency Now translation software with your FluencyFlow profile. That way you can receive your translation assignments directly through the Fluency Now software. This will help save you some time so you don't have to log into the FluencyFlow web portal every time you receive an assignment. First, we will need to log into the FluencyFlow portal. And we're logging in here so we can gather some information that we'll need to enter into the Fluency Now software to connect the two together. So I'm going to log in, and then under the Tools menu, come down and click on Profile. Now we'll scroll down just a little bit until we come to the Fluency Now Server Information section. There are 5 fields that we're concerned about here: Server, Service Port, Login, Password, and FluencyFlow Direct Connect. We're simply going to copy and paste the information next to each of these fields. For example, Server, you would copy FluencyServer.com, and Service Port, you would copy the number listed on your page, which will be different than the one that's shown here, and so forth. Now, we'll switch over to Fluency Now, the translation software, and I'll show you where you'll enter that information. So first we'll come up to Tools, and then click on Preferences. Now in the Preferences window, we're going to click on Fluency Server Settings. Yours may or may not already be enabled over here. If it's not, go ahead and check this box. And then you'll see those 5 fields that we talked about earlier. So we've got the server field, which is FluencyServer.com. Login, that's going to be your username and your password. The service port, again, yours is going to be different than what's listed here, but you'll just copy that from your FluencyFlow profile and paste it into that field. And then finally, the FluencyFlow Direct Connect link. You're going to copy that and paste it right down here in the FluencyFlow Direct Connect field. Once you've entered those 5 pieces of information, you'll click the Connect button, and then you should see a notification that you've successfully connected and you're working from the server. Go ahead and click OK, and then click OK one more time. Now, if we take a look at the upper toolbar in Fluency Now, there's a FluencyFlow button. If you click on that, it'll bring up a new window that'll actually show you a list of any documents that are currently assigned to you. So in this instance, I have one document, and I can see over here it's a translation assignment that's ready for me to work on. So what I'm going to do is click this Check Out button. It'll open a new window, and it gives me a little bit of information about the project I'm working on. If the translation file is password protected, you'll see a password here that you can copy. In this case, there is none, so I'm just going to come down here and say Checkout File. Now you'll be asked where you want to save this file that you're checking out. So you can select any location that you desire on your computer, and it's going to create an F3X, which is a FluencyFlow file. So you'll click Save. And if you're ready to work on the document now, you'll see this option. You can say, yes, I would like to open this file now. And that's going to open that up directly in Fluency Now, so you can just get started translating right away. This option that you see here allows you to save out the source file for easy reference. If you like to have the original source document side by side with the one that you're working on, so you can easily refer to it, you would say yes here, and it would open up a save window. You could save out the original file. I'm going to say no in this case. Okay, next we're going to set up our source and target languages and locales. We're going to set up a domain and a client. You're going to tell it to translate using any TM matches. If you use machine translation, you can check this box as well. I'm going to leave both of those blank for now and say OK. And now it's just going to open up this document, and I'm ready to translate. So you would either translate from TM matches. If I move forward, I can machine translate specific segments. And I would just continue translating as I normally would. When I get done with this document and I'm ready to save it out and check the file back into the server, I have a Check in File button at the top here now. So when everything is translated and you're ready to save it out, click the Check in File button. It'll let you know Fluency will now save out your translation so it can be checked in. Say OK. It'll ask you where you'd like to save the completed document. So select a location and click Save. And then you'll see a check-in window. Now, if you're completely done with that document and it's ready to go back to the client, make sure that this box, Mark File as Completed, is checked, and then it'll move it on its way through the project management system. If it's not completed, then uncheck that and then type notes here for your project manager to know why it's not completed and what the current status is. But we're going to say that this is complete and then click Check In. You'll see the progress bar here as it's checking in, and then it lets me know the file is checked in successfully. Click OK, and then I'm done and ready to move on to another document if I have another assignment ready to go. When you're done with a document and you check the file back in, you'll automatically receive an email shortly afterwards with a PO. And the PO is going to include a suggested report of the work done. So be on the lookout for that shortly after each document is checked in. Hopefully this information helps. If you have any other questions, you can contact us at support@westernstandard.com. Or if you're in the Fluency Now software, click on the Help menu and use the Send Support email, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible.